What up, Tube, and welcome to another travel video. And this time I want to talk about the Rodeway Inn & Suites Port Everglades Cruise Port Hotel, also located at the Fort Lauderdale Airport. We stayed there not too long ago, and we stayed there because of a couple things. Of course, we were going on a cruise, and as you can see here, the price was right in our range, around $85. And the reason we said that is because they offer a free round trip from the airport to the hotel. They also offer free transportation to the port. So we figured the money that we would have spent, we're going to get this for free. Now I want to show you where it's at. Of course, it's located right here. If you're on Google Maps, if I zoom out, it is literally right here at the airport, and then Port Everglades is right over here to where you just go. Basically, they take you in the back way. They'll run you right down. I believe it was somewhere right in here, and we came in right at the Carnival port. So it's an easy access in and out. Now, I will tell you this. I wasn't real happy with it. I'll be straight honest with you. Here's one reason why. If you go here, I'm going to tell you right now, there's nothing around it. There's no shops. There's nothing. There's a shipyard. There's a place with trucks and all this stuff. Let me go over here. And I'll go ahead and I'll just zoom in down here to a street level for you. And if you'll notice, went a little too far there. So there's the Rodeway Inn & Suites right here where we stayed. So that's it. If you notice, there's nothing. There's the shipyard. There's no McDonald's. There's no Taco Bell. There's no gas stations. I mean, literally, there's nothing within walking distance. We tried. So I wanted to make that known. So that's one thing that I did not like about the hotel. So that being said, if you do stay there, make sure you have stuff, because they do have an on-site bar, which I will get to. But other than that, it is in the middle of nowhere, and you are pretty much stuck right there. So now we'll move on to the actual filming of the hotel itself. And I want to talk a little bit about the airport transfers first. Alright, so they offer free complimentary airport shuttle and to the cruise. Now, that was something that, like I said, attracted us to it very, very much, because we thought we could save our money there. But if you notice, here's the problem. For one, they really did not do a very good job picking us up, and I will go to that in a minute. But I did want to show you this right here. Every hour on the hour, and it's money if you want to do other stuff. And here's the big thing. Here's the big thing is they have a complimentary one to the cruise terminal at 10:30, but everything else costs you money. So like we had a 1 p.m. boarding time, so we went ahead and went on at 10:30 and just sat there and waited. I mean, yeah, $2 isn't much, but when you're advertising complimentary, here's your hidden signs right here. So let me go to the actual pickup itself, and how I was very disgusted with it. Okay, so you're going to come out, and you're going to come into what's the waiting area here, and these are the pictures here that I'm going to show you from the waiting area. So you're sitting here, and you can see here's all the stuff, and I was taking a picture because she was arguing with me about you got to be in between. There's the other one. So you've got to be in between, and let me see if I can zoom in here. You have to be in between this gate, which you can't see right there. It is gate 3, and then you have to be in between gate 2. I think it's 2 and 3. I don't know if I got a picture of the 2 and 3 there, but they were telling me that I was in the wrong spot, because what had happened was they had just passed us by. So from the time we got off, they said that they asked if we were in the right spot. So anyway, we're standing here off airport parking where we're supposed to be. Oh, there it is right there. I'll show you right here. This is gate 2, okay? So I'm between gate 2 and 3 where I'm supposed to be. Now what was irritating about this is they literally kept on telling me that I was basically not in the right spot. So what really upset me about the whole situation is I I was in the right spot, and I kept on calling them because they give you a number to call, and they kept just hanging up. Like, didn't say, "Hello, this is the whatever in." I can't remember what I called it, but basically didn't say the hotel name, didn't say so and so. Can you hold, please? They literally would pick up the phone and put you on hold. Pick up the phone, put you on hold. It was horrible. So 2 hours after we land, we finally get there. But during that 2 hours, we had one of their guys go past us. We're waving at him. He don't stop. And then we finally get a hold of him, and I kept calling until somebody picked up. I said, "Look, don't put me on hold. We're standing here between the gates," which she argued with me. I was at the right spot, which those pictures show that I was. And then they proceeded to tell me, okay, that we'll be there in I can't remember how many minutes. So we waited about 45 minutes after we got off the plane just for this thing to arrive. We get on there. He tells us, okay, we're ready to go. And then he goes all the way from the left lane all the way over to the right lane, all the way over to 4 lanes to the left, because I got one more guy to pick up. So he swerves us over. We go around. Then they go around and start picking up more people. So 2 hours after we land, we're finally at the airport, which you saw on Google Maps is right there. So we walk in. I'm pretty upset, and I was going to say something at the time, but I was over it. I just went ahead and checked in. So basically, I'm telling you, watch what you get here, because so you get what you pay for. So anyway, that's my deal with the beginning of the trip and trying to get to the hotel. Now I'm going to take you on a tour of the hotel itself, and what I liked and what I didn't like about it. So without further ado, let's go to that part. Okay, everyone, as you can see, this is a motel, so to speak. As you can see, everything is outdoors. You got your air conditioning units there. So I just wanted to show you that that's what it is. We are on a second level, and this is the first room we went to, and I want to talk to you a little bit about that. So we're going to go here, and let me make sure the videos or the sound's off on that. I'm not sure the sound's off or not. And we're going to go through here. And basically it's twin beds, which is fine. We asked for a king, we got a twin. But the deal breaker for me was, as you can see, it's just a plain Jane room here. The deal breaker for me was I have a bad back and knees, and we had been on the go all day long. As you can see, there's a refrigerator and stuff like that. But they had no bathtub. So as you can see, there's the vanity, coffee maker, your normal stuff. But they only had a shower, and as you can see, it was pretty dirty. But that was it. And I like to be able to soak. I have degenerative disc disease and 2 bad knees, and I have to usually wake up in the morning to loosen up and do that. So for $20, you could upgrade to another room. So with that being said, I went down, which I wanted to ask for complimentary. I went to get another room. So we decided to go with this room here, and this is their king suite with the jacuzzi tub. It was $20 more, and it was well worth it. The bed was nice, the jacuzzi was nice, and all that. And I will take you on a tour of it right here and show you that this room. So you find it, here it is. So anyway, this is the room from our balcony, and this is our room. As you can see, second level, and it's a king bed, nice workstation, nice firm bed. Really slept good in there, I'll give them that. The jacuzzi was wonderful. Loosened up my back really good. Nice big screen TV there, which in the other one, I don't know if you saw, was a small one. And nice little kitchenette here for if you needed something. But like I said, there was nothing around to buy, so you really didn't have anything to put in there. Coming around here, once again, shower a little bit cleaner, all marble. Just an overall nice room for $20. So I would recommend that if you do get this place, you do upgrade to the king suite for the extra $20, and that is definitely a must there. So going on forward now, I'm going to take you for a tour of the actual facility itself, and the actual facility of the grounds where I did a shot of the whole thing from the walkway through. So let's see here. Here it is right here. And as you see, we're starting out here. Rodeway ends. Here's their shuttles where this was the one who passed us by, gave them his number and everything. Here's the pub, and the pub is really good too. I want to show you guys some stuff from the pub here as well. So as you see, it's your normal deal. You come in. They've got all their stuff like a normal hotel does around there, with different things to do and so on and so forth if you're there, like for a while or not. These are the drivers to the shuttle teams. I did want to show that the shuttle. This is the shuttle passes by, but these are the guys. RodewayFLL.com is who picks you up. And if you come in, you look around here. Sorry about the spinning. There's a nice little waiting room. There was quite a line to check in when I first got there. You can see these bags are going to the cruise. There is the convenience store. It has a lot of stuff in it, but of course there's nothing around. Also, here's the check-ins and guest relations, and over here is that bar that I was just speaking of. The bar is really nice and has really good food, and it's called right here the Marina Sports Bar, which I'll show you. As you see, they had live music that night. We were too tired to go down there, but we did go down there and eat. So I'm going to pause the video right there, and I want to show you this. This sandwich was unbelievable. I will give them this. This thing, the picture does it no credit. This is the biggest sandwich I've ever seen. If you go there, I recommend the chicken parmesan sandwich. It is literally bigger than your hand. I mean, it is so big. It's not even funny. So I just wanted to show you that. They do have good food and ice cold beer, a lot on draft, so it's really cool. So going on forward, oops, I just got out of it. So now moving, I'm messing all up here, guys. So moving on forward here, let's go back up to where we were just at. And moving on forward, like I said, here was that. Now we're going to turn around and we're going to come back. And as you can see, there's people waiting to go to the cruise ship or the airport. This is where you would leave your luggage. Now right over here is wine. Now this is because you can bring wine on ships depending on how many bottles, depends on how many cruises. These are the ones that are actually available to put in your bag, so that was pretty cool. Over here to the left is the workstation. If you don't have your computer with you, you can check into your cruise, check into your flight, so on and so forth. And over here to the right is your normal brochures and stuff to do if you are stuck there in Fort Lauderdale and you want something to do. It wasn't a very nice day out. It was pretty rainy, pretty gray and rainy, I was trying to say. This is the nice lush greenery. I did like this. As you can see, it was a little windy. This was actually during when one of the tropical storms was off the edge of the coast, and we were kind of worried if we were going to get out, but it passed north. I think it was Dorian. There's a great big lounge chair to take pictures in. I just showed you that there are two ways to the pool. Both of these ways go around the pool, plus you have two sides where your rooms are. So if you go on forward here, you're going to get to the next level. And here is the pool. The pool, funny is, pause, back up. They got this backwards. It should be from dawn to dusk. They have from dusk to dawn. So basically you can swim all night and not during the day. I thought that was pretty funny. Anyway, this is the pool. Nothing fancy, just a pool with chairs around it, picnic table, patio table there. A couple people swimming. It did get lively a little bit later, but that's pretty much just a pool. And then on our way up, what I did was I took a nice walk here, and I'll go ahead and just fast forward up and show you where upstairs is, and this took us right to our room. So there is that video right there, and then I already showed you the video of that. So with that being said, I want to go back to the camera here. I don't want to say I don't recommend it, but I don't want to say I do recommend it. The problem with it is there's nothing around it. The shuttle service was absolutely atrocious. The fact that they picked up the phone and just kept dropping it on hold and did not bother to say hello. This is Rodeway Inn. Can you please hold? Or this is such and such. Like you couldn't say, hey, I'm at the airport. So they would literally just pick up the phone and you would hear hold music. That was extremely irritating. I do recommend the pub. The pub was great. It was an awesome venue to just hang out in and do that thing. Grab something to eat, listen to a little music, get a cold beer. It was a nice little thing. But the thing is, there's nowhere else around, so you're kind of stuck at that pub anyway. They do have a breakfast in the morning. It's just your continental, nothing major at all. It's really kind of basic. I think I do have a video of that right here. Let me go back to that and see if I can get that on here. Yeah, here's their breakfast. So you got your normal bagels. Here's milk, waffle maker, and that's really about it. That's the extent of it. There's not much there, as you can see. It's pretty plain Jane fruit, bagels, bread, toast, and a couple iron waffle makers, and that's it. Oh, I did find one of the bars, so I want to show you the bar here. The bar I really did enjoy. So here's the bar. For me sitting inside, I'm sitting on my bar stool, doing a little thing around. You see they have a ton of draft. They got draft there, they've got draft there, they have draft back there, and then they got TVs everywhere, like I said. And then right there, as you saw earlier, they were setting up for a band that night. They have karaoke on some nights. It's just a really cool bar. It's got some good food, like I said. So if you get a chance and you do go there, I do recommend going to the bar. But other than that, I really can't say that I want to endorse this hotel because I stayed at another hotel. It was an extended stay that was right down the road from Fort Lauderdale Beach. It was like a 2-minute car ride. I didn't do a video there. It was my first time ever taking a cruise and didn't think about it. There's other places that I'd have rather paid the money and stayed there. But it is what it is. But that's my review on it. It is at Port Everglades. It is there at Fort Lauderdale Airport. It's quick to get to if the tram picks you up. It was very quick to get to the port. It was like right down there. It took you in the back way, and we were I think maybe 10 minutes, and we were already at the Carnival terminal. So that's pretty much my review of the Rodeway Inn and Suites. And I guess I want to say for the money, I don't know that it was worth it. I think for the money, especially after we played the upgrade, which made over 100, I think you could get a better hotel along Fort Lauderdale Beach. And if you do, Fort Lauderdale Beach is amazing. It's fun. They got the electric scooters. They got volleyball, basketball, great little restaurants. So I said probably leaning towards the side. I don't recommend it. But if you do stay there, at least now you know what you're going to get into. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry it was a little choppy. This is my first one doing a voiceover of live videos, so I kind of wanted to go through that. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, and it did give you some education on what the video was. If you have any questions or comments, please put them down below, and we'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. See y'all.